Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Fraser Field for Thanksgiving in May. I say that because it's English against classical. This is the third annual Dougie Mullins tournament. Opening round, the first game, St. Mary's, 8 innings. Beat Swampscott 1-0. So the winner of this game will get St. Mary's tomorrow in the championship final. The loser will get Swampscott in a consolation game. English is up against it. They have to win this one and tomorrow to make the state tournament. They're 8-10. Classical's already in. They're 10-8. And both teams, they split this year, so both teams looking for an edge in the series to go 2-1 against each other. So a lot on the line here for this one. In memory of Dougie Mullins, an extremely outstanding young man, was a good athlete, a good coach. He mentored a lot of young kids, helped a lot of people. He was an outstanding gentleman who left way too early, 34, and he's missed by so many. And I'm sure he's smiling down saying, what a way to remember me, a baseball tournament. He loved it. Colin Hart, the young freshman on the mound, pitching to Reed Hannaberry. Sanders Richardson, the second baseman, will lead it off for the Rams. In for a strike. Contingent of fans from both sides. We had a very nice crowd for St. Mary's and Swampscott. I'm sure there'll be more people coming in. Hit on the ground to third. That's the young freshman. Boy, he's having a tremendous year. He has made some great plays at third. He's got that rocket arm. So we got a freshman on the mound. We got a freshman at third base. Freshman at shortstop. Jerry L. Benson, the third baseman. He hit one out of here a short time ago and way up on the top of the hill that's behind right field. It was as high as it was deep. Pitching wide, 2-0. English has had a few guys that have hit home runs this year. Oki Brea. Henry Manzanillo. Gamble and Calderon. Way wide for ball 4. So Benson draws a walk. Henry Manzanillo, the shortstop. You look at him, he's not that big, but one night he hit 2 shots a mile over the left field fence. Hit another one short hopped over the fence. He's also hit a home run over the fence. He can surely hit it. In for a strike. Leonel has done a tremendous job in his first year coaching. He made the state tournament. The odds in that were astronomical. You could have made a lot of money in Vegas if you bet the classical baseball team would make the tournament. Swing and a miss. But they've got their 10 wins. Congratulations to Leon, his coaches, and all of his players. He's got a bunch of freshmen in the program. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Two away. Kimberly Calderon. The right fielder will be the hitter. He can certainly hit it out of here too. I'm not sure why. They just put them on early. I guess the lights are on, but popped up. It's going to go out of play. It's been an absolute gorgeous day. Way off behind the left field fence, there's 2 spotted white clouds. Otherwise, it's all blue skies. Way over to the right, there's one more. Way beyond everything. And it's been a gorgeous day. One of the rare times, if the only time, you could wear shorts and a t-shirt to the game. Line shot foul. Hit it a ton and got way out in front of it and pulled it foul. 1-2 the count. Way wide for a ball. Yeah, we got deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the top of the first inning in this Mullins tournament. High for a ball. Jack Spear for Swamp Squad. Caldoni for St. Mary's were outstanding on the mound in the first game. Michael Demany got a base hit in the 8th inning to knock in the run. That's ball 4. So an out, a walk, an out, a walk. And it brings up Gilbert Galva, the first baseman. The Galvas are back to back. Gilmer was on deck. He usually leads off. Esteban Paula, the coach, changed his lineup around a little bit. High for a ball. Glasgow got a big win here earlier this week, 8-1 over Revere to clinch the tournament berth. They had a big celebration out in center field. Swing and a miss. Jammed him and he swung right through it. Solid shot into left field for a base hit. They waved him on, then held him up. Ventura gets the ball back quickly. So Galva gets the first hit of the game. And the bases are now loaded with 2 outs for Gilmer Galva. Looking to try and get Classical a quick lead. That was a solid shot. They initially waved the runner at third from second home, but then they saw the throw coming in, they held him up. Up and away for a ball. High for ball 2. One of the games that Glasgow won, Hart was on the mound, a runner at third with 1 out, and he got 2 pop-ups to the infield, got out of it, and he helped them win the game. In for a strike. Tough spot for a freshman. Galva asked for time and got it. Hit foul to the backstop. And we got another deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. English trying to get on the board early. Hit back foul again. And we'll do it again at 2-2. Nice stop. By the catcher, Hannaberry. Strike 3 called. He gets the call. He gets 2 strikeouts in the inning. So English threatens with 2 walks and a hit. But they leave 3 on base. So I didn't do it top of the first inning because I'm usually just doing the home team, the visiting team. We don't announce the lineups, and I forgot that the visiting today is Lynn English. But for Classical, Armani Gerardo, the second baseman, will lead off. Shortstop Mark Walsh bats second. Hitting third and playing right field, Rocky Brea. In a cleanup spot is the third baseman, Christian Figueroa, who pitched an outstanding game to get Classical into the state tournament. Batting fifth and playing left field, Alfred Ventura. The center fielder, Yanil Cabral, will hit sixth. Catching and batting seventh, Reed Hannaberry. The DH, Robert Pena, batting for the pitcher, Colin Hart, will hit number 8. And Kevin Reynolds will play first base and bat ninth. Elijah Wallace on the mound. Throwing to Elian Pena. And the sun is very bright. I can't even think about turning to my left because I'll get blinded. So again, the winner of this will get St. Mary's. The loser will get Swampscott. The winner will get bragging rights for the season because it'll be the second win. They split the first 2 games. So the winner will get a 2-1 advantage. And English and their fans are hoping it's the Bulldogs because they need to win today and tomorrow to qualify for the state tournament. They're down to their last 2 games, and they need them both. Armani Gerardo, second base. He's finishing up a very good career at Classical. Good baseball player, good basketball player. Made his mark at the Westland High School. Wallace pitches, drops low for a ball. Low again, 2-0. And nice little crowd, people still coming in. Nice to see. Honoring Dougie Mullins. That one drops in for a strike. They're selling T-shirts and charging admission, and all the proceeds will go to a scholarship for one of the players on each of the 4 teams. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2. Hit. Skip past the third base. It took a short hop. Gerardo will get an infield hit. Looked like it was going to be a big hop, and all of a sudden it just sunk and went by the third baseman. Mark Walsh, the shortstop, will be the hitter. They had him picked off, and he threw it away. He was a dead duck. He was way off the bag, and he threw it over the first baseman's head. So the error puts a runner in scoring position, and Gerardo didn't have to do it. He went head first into second base, and he's still down. He's getting up rather slowly. Hopefully he's going to be okay. He didn't have to dive head first. There was no play being made. So an infield hit, and then the errant pickoff throw quickly gives Glasgow a runner at second base. English threatened with 3 on with 2 out. Hart got a big strikeout to get out of it. Mark Walsh having a very good year. He's outstanding defensively. Got a couple of big hits for Glasgow. He's only a freshman. One of those many freshmen I mentioned that they have. Missing for a ball. So the Glasgow dugout and the fans getting a little excited when they have a shot. They have a shot now of getting on the board first. So there was nobody really at the second base bag. They wound up throwing it to Richardson, who was well off. Gerardo got back easily. In for a strike. Now I don't know if that was going down to second or he just threw it by. Wallace had bounced to second base. The 1-1 pitch up and coming. No, it's not. They're going to try to keep the runner close. Wallace, one of those pitches, has become a trend now with all the high school pitches we see. Pitching from the stretch, no windup. Tries the bunt, and it goes foul. One, two the count on the Ram shortstop. Hit off the first baseman's glove. He'll make the play for the out. It's not a sacrifice, but it works the same. As it moves the runner to third. Rocky Bray, only a sophomore. He's having a very good year. He's a big part of the Glasgow success, offensively and defensively. Does a nice job in right field with his one-handed catches. Hangs high for a ball. Trot to third. They don't have a play. Little Baltimore chop gets Prayer at RBI, gets Glasgow on the board. Like a swinging bunt. So that errant throw at first cost English. Hit foul past third base. Just before it got to the third base bag, it skipped out. Benzin got a glove on it, but he was way up in foul territory. Swing and a miss. Chased the pitch that was down and away. This is Christian Figueroa, the third baseman. I mentioned what an outstanding game he pitched against Revere to get Glasgow in the tournament. Down and away for a ball. Hit foul up in the seats. Yeah, we'll do it again at 2-2. He knew it too. As soon as he took the pitch, he knew it was strike three. Right on the inside corner. So 2 away for Alfred Ventura, the left fielder. He had a big game against Revere. He had a double and a triple. Knocked in 2 or 3 runs. Hit foul out of play. Prayer went diving back to first. There was no play. He thought they were going to throw. Hangs up and in for a ball. The runner takes off easily into second base, standing up. So another runner in scoring position for Glasgow. This one with 2 outs. In for a strike. And we get deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hit the shot. Off the shortstop. Second error in the inning. Ventura reaches on the error. Brea comes around to score. Glasgow has taken advantage of 2 errors in the inning. On the corner for a strike. Yadiel Cabral. He had a big game. He had a triple, a couple of hits, knocked in a couple of runs in that Revere game. Very team effort. Almost a last minute swing was in on his hands. They took something off. He was way out in front of it. Strike 3 called. What? No, everybody was leaving. I thought it was strike 3. They checked with the bishop and see if he swung. He said, no, he didn't. I thought the umpire was going to ring him up. Hangs up and in. And again, deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Glasgow with 2 runs in. That one's strike 3. So he strikes out 2 in the inning, but a couple of errors, one by the pitcher. And Glasgow winds up scoring 2 after English left the bases loaded in the top of the inning. We played an inning in this intercity rivalry between English and Glasgow in the Mullins tournament. 2-0 Glasgow over English. 7, 8, and 9 for English as we start the second inning. Swing and a miss. On the corner for a strike. So the young freshman Hart has been spotted 2 as he starts his second inning of work. He escaped. Bases loaded in the first. Wild for a ball. Two hits, 2 errors, and a stolen base. Swing and a miss. Julian Rodriguez, the left fielder for the Dogs, will be the hitter. Hit foul to the screen. Swing and a miss. Hit in the air. This is one-handed grab. He's made that into a pattern. I keep talking about nobody uses 2 hands anymore. Willie Mays is archaic. Elijah Wallace, the pitcher, is the hitter. Up and away for a ball. In for a strike. Hit to center field, coming on. Making the play is Yaniel Cabral. So 1, 2, 3 inning. Hart has retired 4 in a row. We'll move into the bottom of the second inning. And I'll do what I didn't do in the top of the first inning. For English, it's Sanders Richardson, the second baseman, leading off. Third baseman, Chariel Benson, will hit second. Playing short and batting third, Kenry Manzanillo. In a cleanup spot is the right fielder, Gamaliel Calderon. The first baseman, Gilbert Galva, will hit fifth. The other half of the Galva family, Gilmer, the center fielder, will hit sixth. Wilfredo Perez will DH for the catcher, Elian Pena, and hit seventh. Batting eighth and playing left field, Julian Rodriguez. And bringing up the tail end of the batting order, pitching and batting ninth, Elijah Wallace. As it was for English in the top of the second, so shall it be for Glasgow in the bottom of the second, 7, 8, and 9. The difference is that Glasgow, 2 of their first 7 scored. Two of their first 6. Reed Hannaberry, the catcher, will be the first hitter. I should say it's a big win for Glasgow as well, because you don't want to go into the tournament 10 and 10. So they'd like to win both these and go 12-8 and get maybe a little better seeding in the state tournament. And again, also to get the edge over intercity arch rival English, beating them for the second time in 3 tries. So Elijah Wallace will start his second inning. Missing wide for a ball. On the inside corner for a strike. It's been a little different watching these teams play classical. His black uniforms used to be gold. Hit to third. Benson gets it over to Galver at first. 1 up, 1 down. English in football was, instead of red and gray, were black. You have to recognize the colors of the uniforms. All of a sudden, I got to start all over again. Down the way for a ball. Pena is the DH hitting for the pitcher Hart. Waved at that pitch that went off to catch it to the backstop. It was breaking down and away. You may have noticed with the camera picking things up, there are advertising signs around the field. Getting ready for the Navigators to start their season. They have the refreshment stand going on tonight, the Navigators. But the Navigators will start like, I don't know, 7th or 8th of June. So it's coming up, this being the last week in May. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Third strikeout for Wallace. Calvin Reynolds, the first baseman, is the hitter. Goes the other way with it and fouls it off. So it's starting to settle and sink over the cemetery off to the left. Hit again over there, but if you're sitting behind the classical dugout or anywhere to the right of home plate, you're looking right into the sun. That's a tough pitch to take with 2 strikes. That didn't miss by much. I think he held his breath when he took that pitch. Chop, foul, past the classical dugout. Hit in the air. Shortstop, Manzanello, 2 or 3 steps on the outfield turf. So after a tough first inning for both pitchers, they both wind up with 1, 2, 3 innings. So we finished 2-0 Glasgow over English. Top of the order for the Bulldogs as we start the 3rd inning. Sanders Richardson grounded out 3rd to 1st, leading off the ball game. Chases that pitch way out in front of that off-speed pitch by Hart. Popped up. Gerardo was calling for it, but he gave way to the young freshman, Walsh. One up, 1 down. So after a rocky inning for both pitchers, They both retired 4 in a row. Hart has made it 5 in a row. Hit on the ground. Big hop for Gerardo. Two quick outs in the third inning.
Shortstop number 5, Henry Manzanello.
Missing wide. Those pitches are awful close. High for a ball. High for a ball again. Yeah, we'll have a conference on the mound. Everybody get involved. Everybody but the outfielders. Too long a trip for them. Outfielders are very deep there. For a right-handed hitter, Rocky Breyer is out in the boondocks, as is Cabral in center field. Manzanello draws a walk. So Hart had retired 6 in a row before he gives up the walk. Third walk given up by Hart. The runner takes off, got a good pitch to run on. Down and in. So Manzanello steals second. Gamaliel Calderon drew a walk his one trip. And Breyer has gone even deeper in right field. He's about 4 or 5 steps from the warning track. He's a long way out there. And Cabral is almost just under the scoreboard. Way out in right center field. They are a million miles. They almost have to buy a ticket to get back in. They throw, but Manzanello gets back easily. Hits it foul out of play. That sun is really getting low now. The trees over in the cemetery just starting to sink. You can see all the classical people shading their eyes trying to watch the game. Missing and the count goes full. The payoff pitch up and coming. Strike 3 call. He thought it was outside. He took it. So the walk and the stolen base go by the boards. English is down. Third strikeout for Hart. He's also walked 3. 2 of those coming in the first inning. We'll move into the bottom half of the third, and it'll be the same for the Rams as it was for the Bulldogs. 1, 2, 3. Each team sent 6 to the plate in the first inning. Each team went 1, 2, 3 in the second inning. English broke the streak, getting a 2-out walk. But Hart has retired 7 out of 8. After giving up a hit to Galvez that loaded the bases, he got out of it with a strikeout. So Monty Gerardo singled. They tried to pick him off at first. They threw it away. He went to third on a ground ball to first. Scored on Brea's RBI single. Brea stole second, and he scored on an infield error. So 2 errors certainly helped the Rams. So Gerardo 1 for 1 with a run scored.
Leading off the last one, on the third, second baseman number 6, Amani Gerardo.
Haskell English. Another couple of weeks before they graduate. Congratulations to all, and Tech as well. I think Kip too. But congratulations to all the seniors of St. Mary's who had their graduation this past week. Their high school careers are over, and we wish them the best. That one bounces to the backstop. Line right to the first baseman. Galver again. One-handed grab. One away.
Shortstop number 23, Mark Walsh.
Mark Walsh bounced to the first baseman. That allowed Gerardo to reach third. And he scored easily on the hit by Brea. High for a ball. On the corner for a strike. Hard to believe that Chamien's only a freshman. And you're playing against juniors and seniors. More than holding his own. Down and in for a ball. Sun is just about settled. In for a strike. And the count goes full. Looks a little dark on the field because the lights haven't really taken effect yet because we've still got a bright blue sky. Swing and a miss. Wallace comes back and gets him.
Right fielder number 24,
Roki Brea is the difference in the game. Singled in a run, stole second and scored on an error. He's been involved in both runs. Knocking in one, scoring one. Drops in for a strike. That one bounces to the backstop. What a pick. Outstanding pick. That's going up the middle for a base hit. Wallace just reached up and got it. Tremendous defensive play helping himself. He's retired 7 in a row since that first inning. But at the end of 3, he's on the short end. It's Classical 2. English nothing going into the 4th. Gilbert Garber, the first baseman, got a base hit. He ripped the line short into left field. Looked like it might be an RBI, but they held the runner at third, and then a strikeout ended the inning. They left the bases loaded in that first inning. So he's 1 for 1. He's the first baseman. It'll be Gilmer Galva, and then Wilfredo Perez on the inside corner for a strike. In the air to right field, there's Breyer right there with his one-handed grab. He covers a lot of ground. Galva hit that a long way. Breyer went a few steps to his right. Makes the one-handed grab. Gilmer Galva was called out on strikes. And that was huge because he was up with the bases loaded. And it was the third out of the inning. So the crowd is impressed. There are more people coming in. And a good day for the Mullins tournament. And a good day to honor an outstanding young man who left this world way too soon. And again, I'm sure he's looking down, smiling, saying they're having a baseball tournament in my honor. He would love this. Have a respite while Hannaberry, the senior, goes out to talk to Hart, the freshman. Swing and a miss. Threw it right in on the hands. He swung right through it. Gilmer Galva plays center field, but he does a lot of pitching. Solid shot in the left field for a base hit. Hart had retired 8 out of 9.
The designated hitter number 18, Wilfredo Perez.
So if you tied 8 out of 9, but Wilfredo Perez at the plate represents the tying run here in the top of the 4th inning. Warm-up action in the Classical bullpen. Classical fans trying to get a little bit excited. Hart steps off. Galva hustles back to first. It hit him. Way inside. So all of a sudden, English has the tying runs on base. 2 on, 1 out for Julian Rodriguez, the left fielder. There's a little bit of a breeze picks up here at Fraser. Comfortable breeze. High and tight for a ball. Pop, that's going to make it up in the seats. And it bounces back on the field. One to count. 1 out, 2 on here in the 4th inning. Hit foul again. Scattering a few of the fans. The 1-2 pitch up and coming. Way up and in. Evens the count at 2. Galva with a one-out single at second. Perez will get hit by the pitch at first. One out here in the fourth. Hit back foul right over our heads. Back toward Western Avenue. Again, the winner of this gets St. Mary's in the championship final. The loser gets Swampscott in the consolation game. Missing inside, and the count goes full. So a big pitch coming up for both teams. Hits it foul right to the third base coach. The payoff pitch popped up. Infield fly rule, automatic out. Third baseman. Figueroa makes the play. Now there's 2 outs. Elijah Wallace can help himself here as Leon Elwell makes a trip out to the mound. Again, a tremendous job by Leon in his first year. If there was a line in Vegas, you could have made an awful lot of money betting that Glasgow would make the state tournament. They got a multitude of freshmen. A couple of nights ago in the game they won, they had a freshman at left field, third base, shortstop, pitching, and catching. In for a strike. Wallace flied out to center field as one trip. Nice stop. Good job by Hannaberry. Blocking that, keeping the runners at first and second. Hit to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there. Cabral was playing very deep, and it hung up enough for him to go get it. Looked like it might be a base hit. He was way out in center field, but he comes on to make the play. So English threatens again, but they leave 2 more on base. We're halfway through the ball game. Glasgow in this intercity rivalry, leading English 2-0. First pitch on the corner for a strike. So Christian Figueroa, who was called on and strikes his one trip. So English threatens again. Hit, just skipped foul. Went most of the way fair, then it skipped foul just before it got to the third base bag. And it's 0-2. Christian Figueroa, the Ram third baseman. So Hart got a little bit of trouble with a hit and a hit batsman, but got a pop up and a hit right to the center fielder. Reaches for that one, fouls it off. I was wondering if the ball might be going to drop because Glasgow, they play the deepest outfield I have ever seen in high school baseball. Foul tip, held on to nicely by Pena. He chased that pitch, it was outside. Five strikeouts for Wallace. Alfred Ventura lines it in the center field for a base hit. His ground ball to short was misplayed.
Center fielder
and brought in the second run. Now he gets a line shot. Wallace had retired 8 in a row before the base hit. Brown struck out swinging back in the first inning. Swings and misses. Safe at second. Got away from the catcher. Ventura took off. Haskell has a runner in scoring position for the first time since the first inning. I'm not sure what the conversation Leon Elwell and the base umpire are having. They're almost nose to nose. One out, one on for the Rams, leading it 2-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. Up and away for a ball. So that sun is not a problem anymore. It's settled down behind the trees over at the cemetery. Curveball just hung inside. First walk given up by Wallace. And as English did in the top of the inning, after an out, they got a hit and hit batsman. Now Klasko gets a hit and a walk to put 2 on. High for a ball. Reed Hanbury, the catcher, grounded out to third. In for a strike. Again, a nice little crowd here for this one. It always happens when it's English and Klasko. And we had a good crowd for St. Mary's and Swampscott. And all of the proceeds, along with the T-shirts they're selling, all the money goes to scholarships for the 4 teams. Aaron, just a little bit inside. It went over his head. Swing and a miss. Yeah, we got another full count. Hit to third. Step on third. Throw to first. Nice job. Benson, the third baseman, turns the double play. So, English threatened, didn't score. Klasko gets 2-1. They don't score, thanks to the double play by Jerry L. Benson. And the difference in the game is still the first inning. We finished 4. Klasko leading English 2-0. Top of the order for the Bulldogs as we start the 5th inning. Still hasn't got dark enough for the lights to take full effect. But at least the Klasko fans on the first base side are not looking into the sun anymore. Richardson has grounded to third and popped to short. And he waited. The ball got loose from the bullpen. Hart will start his 5th inning on the inside corner for a strike. Richardson, Benson, and Manzanillo, the 3 hitters. Little off-speed curveball. Nice pitch, dropped right in for a strike. Quickly 0-2. Slices it just foul. Just kicked out before the bag down the right line. High for a ball. We had a track meet over at Main Field very early. Nothing's been going on since. Hit up the middle. Nice play by Gerardo. Had to go way to his right. Went over near the second base bag. Got it. He throws Richardson out. Nice defense by Almani Gerardo. Jerry Benson made that nice defensive play, turning a double play to get English out of a jam. Takes the pitch for a strike. He has walked. He was the one player for English to reach third base. They left the bases loaded in the 1st inning. Last time up, he grounded out 2nd and 1st. 2 quick strikes. Wide for a ball. Hit foul. Just missed that contingent of fans. They're sitting just in the section just to the left from where I'm sitting, just to the left of English dugout. They're all packed in. Hit to left field. That's going to drop. So for the 2nd inning in a row, they get a 1-out single. And it brings the tying run to home plate. Henry Manzanillo has struck out and walked. He got as far as 2nd when he stole 2nd. His walk came with 2 outs. High for a ball. Thought about it. Missed inside for a ball. Two holes the count. Gamaliel Calderon on deck. On the inside corner for a strike. Three-one pitch up and coming. There's ball 4. Manzanillo draw it. Walk for the 2nd time. And for the 2nd inning in a row, they got a hit and a hit past man. Now they got a hit and a walk. The tying run's on base. Gamaliel Calderon has walked and was called out on strikes. Missing high for a ball. A little dribbler. That's going to be tough. They don't get him. And for the second time in a row in the game, English has the bases loaded, this time with one out. There were two outs in the first. Just a little check swing, almost like a swingy bunt again down the third base line. So after an out, a hit, a walk, and a hit have loaded the bases for Gilbert Galva, who has singled and flied to right. Tang runs now in scoring position. In for a strike. Missing inside. People yelling, stay there, take one for the team. Yeah, we're going to have another conversation on the mound. The base umpire saying, no, he pushed all the infielders back, just the pitcher and the catcher, getting everybody out of that conversation. The 1-1 pitch. Hit foul to the backstop, and it's 1-2. Down and away for a ball. Nice stop by Handenberry. That could have been 2-1. Two the count. Galva asks for time and gets it. We're in the top of the fifth. Classical got two, thanks to a couple of big errors in the first inning. English has threatened a couple of times. This is the third time. Hit to third. They throw it away. 2 runs are going to score. Gilbert Galva struck out, singled. Now it's first and third in a tie game. So English gave it away in the first. Classical giving it away here in the fifth. The error, 2-run score. Go ahead run at third. High for a ball. Throw is off the mark. They try to get, I think they're looking to try and get a double play. I think it's Bryant Santana going to run at first base for Galva. And I guess it's Eward Pieto. So first and third, English has tied it up here in the fifth. English fans have come to life. Classical fans are now holding their breath with the go-ahead run at third base. Diving back at first is Beato, or Beato. I'll say it both ways, hope I get it right once. High and tight for a ball. I thought they'd send the runner to get out of a potential double play. Now the runner goes, the ball's popped up, makes it to the outfield for a base hit. Just a little half swing. The dive by the third baseman just missed his glove. Calvin's got an RBI. And English is taking the lead. It's now 3-2, the Bulldogs. And they have first and second, still with one out. They had 2 hits coming into this inning. They've got 3 in the inning. Swing and a miss. Pena has struck out swinging his 1 trip. In for a strike, quickly 0-2. Wide for a ball. So English made 2 big errors in the first inning. Klauskel's made a very big error in this inning to give it back. Swing and a miss. That's a big out. Julian Rodriguez has flied to right and popped to third. And the run is going to score. Rodriguez with a big 2-out hit. Beato scores the run. Elijah Wallace, the pitcher, can help himself. A big 4-run inning has enabled the Bulldogs to double up on the Rams. Sanders Richardson, who led off the inning, is on deck. And we're going to get a timeout. We're going to have a trip to the mound. And we're going to get a change, I believe. So Alpha Ventura will be the new pitcher. And I believe it's Elijah Morin, the young freshman, going into left field. So he'll now be hitting, the DH Pena will now be hitting for the left fielder. The young freshman Hart went 4 2/3 innings, gave up 7 hits, 4 runs, 2 of them earned, struck out 4, walked 4, 1 of the walks scored. The big error in this inning really cost him. Glasgow has dropped a couple of base hits in, and now they double up on the Rams. Low for a ball. Elijah Wallace is fly to center and line to center. in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Jammed him, he swung right through it. I mentioned Sanders Richardson on deck. He started the inning. Nice job by Handenberg, the catcher, holding on to that foul tip. So 9 hitters come to the plate, 4 of them score. The English is now doubled up on the Rams. We're going into the bottom of the 5th. Four runs on 4 hits, a walk, and that very big error. And now Elijah Wallace will have a 2-run cushion to work with as he starts his 5th inning of work. And will be 8-9-1 for the Rams. Right. All these guys, they played different sports against each other. They probably played, maybe played some together. Little League, Babe Ruth. They may be friends. Maybe next door neighbors, because you don't have to. It's no longer Eastland Westland anymore. And the bragging rights will belong to whoever wins this, because they've split series, 1 apiece. Roberto Pena DHing now for the left fielder. And now it's not. Jake Bier went into play left. He's going to be they lose the DH. I thought they'd be hitting for the left fielder, but Jake Bier will be the hitter. It wasn't Elijah Moore that went in. In for a strike. Low for a ball. So Wallace will start his 5th inning. He gave up the 2 runs in the first, but he's only given up a hit and a walk since. In for a strike. And those came back to back in the 4th inning, but he got a perfect double play ball, hit the third base. Penson tagged the bag through the first. Down the way for a ball. The 2-2 pitch. I don't know if he got a piece or not. Pena held on to it anyway, but it's strike 3. Six strikeouts for Wallace. Swing and a miss. Calvin Reynolds popped up to the shortstop his 1 trip. High for a ball. Hit in the air. Long run. Reaching up and making the play. Gamaliel Calderon had to go a long way at the last minute, just reached over his shoulder and picked that one right off his ear. Outstanding defense again in this game.
Second baseman number 6, Almani.
Two up, two down. Armani Gerardo singled, scored the first run in the 2-run first inning. And last time up, he hit a line shot right to the first baseman, Gilbert Galva. Catches the inside corner for a strike. Same pitch. Down the way for a ball. Missing again. So we got deuce as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top foul behind home plate. Yeah, we'll do it again at 2-2. This wide for a ball. So he had him. Now he's going to come in with a pitch. High and tight for ball 4. So a 2-out walk enables Classical to bring a tying run to home plate. Mark Walsh has bounced to first and struck out swinging. Getting back standing up is Gerardo at first base. Now he dives back over there. Now they call a balk. So the balk will put Gerardo in scoring position with 2 outs. Take away the force at second on the ground ball. Swing and a miss. Gets by the catcher. That's going to move the runner to third. That's a pass ball. That one off to catcher Pena. So a runner at third. Chop behind home plate. We'll do 0-2 again. Rocky Brea on deck, hoping he gets a shot. High for a ball. Good waste pitch, trying to get Walsh to chase. The young freshman did not. Center fielder is extremely shallow. That's not even softball distance. What a difference the 2 outfields. Classical extremely deep. I think it was very shallow. I thought his right hand just came up. I guess he was pointing outside because it's not a strike. Deuces wild, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. English is walking off the field. Hit foul. Umpire faked everybody out. Everybody thought he was saying strike 3. And a big pitch coming up for both teams. The payoff pitch. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks. That put the tying runs on base. We're going to get a trip out to the mound. Coach Paula out to talk to the troops. So after 2 quick outs, second one, how about that play in right field now? Calderon with that outstanding play. If he doesn't make that play, this could have been a big inning for the Bulldogs. It could still be after the 2 outs, back-to-back walks. He only walked 1 through 4 innings.
The right fielder, number 24, Roby Bria.
A runner at third. The tying run at first. Two outs here in the bottom of the 5th. The Classical fans getting into it. Swing and a miss. Rookie Bear singled and scored a run. He's involved. He got both getting one and scoring one. I thought we might see a steal of second base trying to get the tying run in scoring position. Pena settled way outside. It didn't look like a pitch out like they thought the runner was going. He just settled up way outside. Nowhere near to get Brea to reach. He bounced to the pitcher his last time up. Wallace made a great play stabbing it. Chop foul at the plate. And we got deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. He bounced one. Wallace went high in the air and picked it on the bounce and threw him out at first. A very nice play. They got the runner hooked. Boy, they messed up that play. They should have taken the out. Gerardo actually steals home. The error by Wallace. Instead of taking the out and getting out of the inning, the runner was already home. He threw it away. And now the tying runner's at third base as Classical got the run home. The 2-2 pitch up and coming. Chop foul again. So both teams being very generous, giving runs away. Lead is now 4-3 for the Bulldogs. High for a ball. The runner at first on that play, before Wallace even went to the belt, he was just jogging to second base. He wanted the play. He wanted them to try and get him to let a run score. And they did it. And then they threw it away. Hit foul again. Breyer is hanging around. So the classical fans get excited. English fans now holding their breath. Hit in the center field for a base hit. Talk about giving it away. Brayer's got his second hit, second RBI. He's been involved in 3 of the 4 runs. Christian Figueroa, the third baseman, has struck out twice. Once called, once swinging. Let's see if they try to get Breyer to second base. He takes off, way up and in. He got a great pitch to run on. Down the way for a ball. Alfred Ventura, who's now the pitcher. Hot. Gets off the bubble. High for a ball, 3-0. So Ventura is now the pitcher of record. Third walk in the inning. And we're going to get a new pitcher, I believe.
Left field number 17, Alfred Ventura.
Paula started out of the dugout. It looked like they're going to change the pitcher, but they're staying with Wallace. Alfred Ventura reached on an error that allowed a run to score, and he got a base hit. Hits it foul. What a turn of events. 2 quick outs. Back-to-back walks. A huge error. And then an RBI single. Hit solidly to second base. So they get the third out, but not before they give 2 away. We started dead even. We played 5, and we're dead even. Both teams playing giveaway. I don't want it, you take it. No, I don't want it, you take it. It's 4-4 going into the 6th. Top of the order for the Bulldogs. They sent Manick to the plate, scored 4 runs in the 5th inning to take a 4-2 lead. They gave 2 of them back in the 5th, and we're dead even as we start all over again, starting the 6th inning. Richardson, ground to the 3rd, popped to short, ground to the 2nd. Ventura on the mound will start inning for the first time. He came in and got a strikeout to get Classical out of trouble. He's now the pitcher of record. His heart is off the hook. Swing and a miss. So the Classical fans have come alive now, and now it's the English fans that are a little bit quiet. Line foul down that grassy knoll. Dark sky, so the lights have now taken effect. Missing low for a ball. Misses inside. Chop. It's going to bounce foul. Stayed fair for a couple of bounces, then it's just kicked out. The 2-2 pitch up and coming. Way inside. Had to get out of the way of that one. That was a little bit of chin music. And he loses him. So Wingers gets the leadoff hitter on.
Third baseman at 21,
Jerry L. Benson walked, grounded to second, singled, and scored. He's part of that 2-run big error by Classical. In for a strike. Diving back at first, Richardson. Swing and a miss. So we're tied at 4. Classical getting 2 in the first, 2 in the 5th. English getting all 4 of those. Batting 9 in the inning, getting 4. Hit the other way. Almost on bended knee. Jake P.A. makes the play out in left field. Almost looked like he lost it in the lights. Henry Manzanillo struck out. Last 2 times he walked. He was one of the runs that scored on the big error. And it turned into 3 runs because the error reached. Also scored. Diving back, Richardson. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss again. Took 2 healthy cuts at those 2 pitches. Hits it foul, way off to the right. This is going to go over the wall into one of the yards on Western Avenue. That's going to go foul the other way, down the left side, down in that picnic area. Catches the inside corner with the curveball. Good pitch by Ventura. His second strikeout.
Right field number 17, Gamaliel Calderon.
Gamaliel Calderon walked, struck out, singled, and scored in that 4-run inning. Hit foul to the screen. A balk on the pitcher. Calderon made that big time catch out in right field. The inning, this past inning when Classical got 2, that would have been a bigger inning for Classical. High. Handenberry, that almost went over his head. So the go-ahead run at second with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. High and tight for a ball. Handenberry asked for time to go out and talk to Ventura. Wide for a ball. Now they checked with the bishop. He said yes, he swung. He tried to hold up, was way up and in. Would have been ball 4. But now we'll have the payoff pitch up and coming. Up, foul back. Third baseman, I thought it was back, it was out front. Figaro, the third baseman, makes the play. So they get a run as far as second. Stranded there on the walk and the balk. We'll move into the bottom of the 6th. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 for the Rams. A wacky game. Classical gave 2 away in the first inning to give English, gave 2 away in the first inning to give Classical 2-0 lead. It stayed that way until the 5th when English sent 9 to the plate. Classical gave them 4 runs. There were a couple of hits, but the big error extended the inning. Inning would have been over without a run being scored. And English had a 4-2 lead, and English turned around and gave it right back. They had that play with Classical runner at first, just kind of took a stroll to second base, hoping they'd get him in a rundown. They could steal a run. They wound up stealing 2 because the runner from third scored, and then the pitcher, instead of taking the out, trying to throw the runner out the plate, threw it to the backstop. So the runner from first wound up at third on the error, and then Roky Brea got a big 2-out hit to tie the game up.
Leading off the Rams, center field number 13, Yaniel Cabral.
Janeel Cabral has struck out swinging and walked. He's the center fielder for the Rams. Wallace will start his 6th inning of work. Way inside for a ball. Cabral, Reed Hannaberry, Roberto Pena, the 3 hitters. Missing wide for a ball. Threw it right to Pena's glove, but he was set up outside. That one bounces. 3-0. Obviously, Glasgow and their fans would love to get a run here and make it hard on English in the 7th inning. In for a strike. He'll still be fussy. They need a base runner. High for a ball.
Number 2, William Desea.
5 walks given up. Out at second base. Manzanillo with the tag. So the go-ahead run is out. Low for a ball.
I got it. Way behind.
Swing and a miss on a pitch up and in. Jario Benzin is the new pitcher. I just caught the number. Good ball, hits foul. So Wallace struck out 6, walked 4. Gave up 4 runs. They were unearned. 4 hits as the ball's popped up behind the plate. Pena, the catcher, can't make the play. So Hanbury gets a break. He gets to see another pitch. I'm not sure this is Hanbury. They don't yell out subs. Strike 3 call. What a pitch. I think that was DeSaya. So 2 away in the 6th. Jake B.A. came into the game when they changed pitching. He's been up once and he struck out swinging. Way up and in for a ball. That one bounces off the catcher. Missing inside. Looked like the shortstop looked like he went to third. High and tight. So a runner at first. Gavin Reynolds has popped a shot. Hit a shot to right field. That Calderon made a tremendous over-the-shoulder catch going away from home plate. And it turned out to be a very big play because after that they scored their 2 runs. After 2 quick outs. Could have been an even bigger inning. Up and away for a ball. So he walked the first batter, got a break when he gets thrown out trying to steal, struck out the next batter, and then walked the next batter. So he's walked 2, but one of them is thrown out. Down and in for a ball. 3-0. Elmani Gerardo, the leadoff hitter, on deck. Yeah, that's another walk. So English has got a little bit of a break. 3 walks in the inning, but one of them was thrown out stealing. Followed by a strikeout. So there's 2 on with 2 out. The go-ahead run now in scoring position. Almani Gerardo singled and scored in the first. Hit a line shot to the first baseman Galver in the third. Walked and scored in the 5th. I think it might be Elijah Morin is going to run at second for BA. I think that takes BA out of the game because he wasn't a starter. And now they're replacing him. So I think you'll probably see Elijah Morin going in the outfield. He's another one of those freshmen. So after a walk that was thrown out stealing, another out, 2 outs, nobody on, back-to-back walks. Has given Classical a little bit of life. In for a strike. Down and in for a ball. So the English fans over there holding their breath. Classical fans getting a little bit excited. Bottom of the sixth, 4-4, 2 on, 2 out. Lined into center field for a base hit. Throw is going to be offline. The runner's going to score. Out at third base, but the run scores. Gerardo gets a big 2-out hit. So a big 2-out hit by Gerardo. Glasgow's come all the way back after leading 2-0, trailing 4-2. They've come all the way back. They now are 3 outs away from winning this intercity rivalry 2-1 over English. They've won 1 apiece. But it's 5-4 Glasgow going into the 7th inning. English needs a rally. Their state tournament berth on the line. Ventura starts the 7th inning. It's up and away for a ball. Gilbert Galva, single, fly to right, reached on the error that was huge in that 4-run inning for English, and then he scored a run in that same inning. Swing and a miss. So Glasgow gets 1 hit, but it's a big 2-out single by Gerardo. After 3 walks in the inning, one of them was thrown out stealing. So there were 2 outs and nobody on, and they walked 2 in a row to set up Gerardo's 2-out single. Hit foul back. The count evens at 2. Chop just kicks foul down the third base side. I'm not sure what the base umpire is doing now. Going over in a conversation with the third baseman. What it is the third baseman had sunglasses on, and he had them up on the top of his cap, and they were reflecting, so the base umpire caught it, told me he has to take them off. I don't know why he had sunglasses on now. It's pitch black. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And those Classical fans that were quiet when English got 4 in the 5th are now excited. And the English fans are now holding their breath again. Gilbert Galva struck out, singled, and then singled in a run. Gets the bunt down. He pushed it too far. Safe at first base. I thought he pushed it too far. He's got his 3rd hit. Porfirio Perez struck out, got hit by a pitch and struck out. All of that was against Hart. In for a strike. Ventura looking to get the win. Hart off the hook with that big inning by Klaskell to tie it up. So English has a pulse. They're losing 5-4, but they get the tying run at first base with one out. Close, but he got back. And they throw over again. Now the runner takes off and batter gets hit. So that pulse gets a little stronger now for the Bulldogs. Jordan Hernandez will hit for Rodriguez. Rodriguez got a base hit in the fifth inning, knocking in a run. He had flied out and popped up before that. So that pulse for English gets a little stronger as the tying run is now at second base. Juan Reyes is going to run at first base. So Hernandez pinch hitting, Reyes pinch running. Umpire straightened out his scorecard. They had a pinch hitter up there. Now they don't have a pinch hitter. It's going to be Julian Rodriguez. He flied to right, popped to third, singled in a run. His single tied gave English their 4-2 lead. High and tight for a ball. English going to get some warm-up action. In for a strike. English fans trying to get a little bit excited as it's coming down to the wire. Missing wide for a ball. 3-1. Hits it. First base coach. I think that's Coach Malaya. The little horseshoe jump in the air and went right between his legs down the right field line. And the count goes full. A huge pitch coming up for both teams. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Elijah Wallace, who was the starting pitcher, it comes down to him. 2 outs, 2 on. Klaska leading by a run. In for a strike. He stayed in the game. They don't give us the changes. I know Manzanilla went to third. I don't think Wallace probably went to the outfield. Way inside, gets away. The runners are going to move up. That was way outside. So that takes away the force at any base on a ground ball. They'll have to go to first. It puts the tying run at third, the go-ahead run at second. High for a ball. Sanders Richardson, the second baseman, on deck. High again. White knuckle time here at Frazier Field in this intercity rivalry. Thanksgiving, as I call it, in May, when these two teams get together in any sport. And it's ball 4. So for the third time in the game, English has the bases loaded. For the second time is with 2 outs. Now it's left up to Sanders Richardson, who was grounded to third, popped to short, grounded to second, and walked. Fans on both sides holding their breath, English and Glasgow, as we're going right down to the end. Two out, 3 on, top of the 7th, 1-run game. Missing for a ball. In for a strike. Ventura struck out 3, he's walked 2. The walk didn't hurt him in the 6th inning. Nice stop on a pitch down in the turf. And it's 2-1. Jerry O. Benson on deck praying he gets a shot. That would mean the game is at least tied. Missing down and away, 3-1. The English fans now really getting into it. Now the Glasgow fans are really holding their breath. Biggest pitch of the game right now. Ball 4. And we get a tie game. Jerry L. Benson walked, grounded out to second, singled and scored, fly to left. Another nice stop. Pitch down the turf. Glasgow fans were excited with Gerardo's 2-out single, giving a 5-4 lead. Now walks and hit batsman. In for a strike. Henry Manzanilla was praying he gets an at bat. That would mean that English would be leading. High for a ball. 2 walks and a hit batsman. Hit in the air. Left fielder with a long run. Dropped the ball. 3 runs are going to score. A long run and another one-handed catch that's dropped. 3 runs scored. They were running with 2 outs. And the English fans are celebrating. And the Glasgow fans can't believe it. Now they throw it away into center field. Henry Manzanello's walked, grounded to second, singled and scored. This is Manzanello. Struck out, walked and scored, struck out. High and tight for a ball. Two walks and a hit batsman have scored. And the other one scored on the error in the outfield. In for a strike. So it looked like Classical breaking the tie was in the driver's seat. Now they give it back. High and tight for a ball. And both teams have been very generous. In for a strike, and we got deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hit to third. Out at first base by a hair. So English sends 8 to the plate. 4 of them score. All the runs are unearned. The fly ball dropped in the outfield. And Glasgow looked like they were going to at least have a tie going in to the bottom of the 7th. Instead, now they need a huge inning. It's English 8, Glasgow 5. 2, 3, and 4 for Glasgow. As we start the bottom of the 7th, Glasgow fans they thought they'd be celebrating right now. Instead, they're down 3 runs. In for a strike. Andres Figueroa is the new pitcher. Trying to nail it down. That one goes by the catcher, right by his glove. Catcher almost didn't touch that pitch. Swing and a miss. Walsh has bounced to first, struck out swinging, walked and scored. He scored the run that tied the game. Down the way for a ball. High and tight for a ball. Walks and errors have been huge in this game. The catcher didn't go get the ball. The catcher was looking to get a ball from the umpire. The ball's in play. So Walsh kept going to second base. The catcher looked for a baseball from the umpire. I don't know what he was thinking. It was ball 4. Hokey Breyer singled in a run and scored, bounced to the pitcher, singled in a run. Hits it foul to the backstop. Low for a ball. Hit in the air, long run. Can't get it. A run is going to score. Long run for the left fielder Rodriguez, but he couldn't get there. Reyes got his third hit, his third RBI. Don't go away. Classical has a pulse. The tying run at home plate. Christian Figueroa struck out, and walked. A towering drive by Breyer. Up and in for a ball. These are like the Thanksgiving football games. They're going right down to the wire. In for a strike. Chase, that pitch was way over his head. Figueroa got help with that pitch. This is Figueroa against Figueroa. Chase the pitch for strike 3. Alfred Ventura, the pitcher, can help himself. Reached on an error that brought a run in the first inning. Singled. Grounded out. Second and first. High for a ball. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss again. 1-2. Chased that pitch a little bit that was outside. Off the catcher. Wild pitch was Breyer at third. He is not the important guy on the field right now. They'd love to have him score, But the important guy on the field is the guy in the batter's box. That's the tying run with the count 2-2. Off the catcher again. All of a sudden, the tying runs at first base with the walk to Ventura. Second walk in the inning. Yaniel Cabral has struck out, walked, and walked. And again, walks and errors have been the entire game. Will they try to get the run to second base with the tying run? In for a strike. Cabral is the center fielder. High for a ball. Figueroa steps off. English has had some tough games that they could have won. Pitching has been a problem. Throwing strikes. Line foul down the grassy knoll. Evens the count at 2. A walk, a double, a big strikeout, but then another walk. The tying runs are on base. Curveball for strike 3, and he knew it. What a perfect pitch. Claskell's down to their last out. DeSea is the hitter. Hit last time he was called out on strikes. He went in to catch. So they leave it on the young freshman's shoulders. In for a strike. I thought. I guess not. It was a ball. Almost looked like a perfect pitch. That one's in for a strike. Two on the count. Claskell down to their last out. They have the tying runs on base. The winning run at home plate. High for a ball. Swing and a miss. So it's come down to this. Tying runs on base, 2 outs, 3-2. The payoff pitch up and coming. Huge pitch in the ball game. And we've had a few of them. This is the biggest. The runner takes off. The ball's hit in the right field for a base hit. They get the runner picked off. They tag him out, and English wins the game. What a bizarre ending. Absolutely incredible. Classical fans went berserk with the hit. They get it to 8-7. The runner goes to third with the tying run. The winning run was at first base. The runner coming around third took a real wide turn. They picked him off and they tagged him out coming to the plate. English, they've got one more game to win. If they can beat St. Mary's in the championship final tomorrow, they'll make the state tournament. But if they don't, their season was just victorious right here, beating Classical and winning the series, beating Classical twice in the season. And a bizarre game and a bizarre ending. English loaded the bases, 2 walks and a hit, didn't score. Classical got a hit, a pickoff error, a base hit, a stolen base, and an error. And they were ahead 2-0. It stayed that way until the 5th. English, after an out, got a base hit, a walk, a single, an errant throw at second base, scored 2 runs, and then a base hit, scored another run. 2 base hits, scored 2 more runs, made it 4-2 English. Classical came right back. A walk, a balk, a pass ball, another walk. The runner at first taking off, walking to second base. They went after him, but then turned to throw the ball home. They threw it away. The run scored. The runner went to third and scored on Brea's base hit. And it was 4-4. Classical looked like they were in the driver's seat after a walk was thrown out trying to steal and a strikeout. Nobody out, nobody on, 2 outs. Back-to-back walks and then a base hit, 2-out hit by Gerardo gave Classical the 5-4 lead. And it looked like, as I said, they were in the driver's seat. And then all of a sudden, the 7th inning, after a strikeout, Galva got a base hit. Perez got hit by a pitch after a strikeout, 2 outs. A big walk to Wallace. Another big walk to Richardson. Forced in a run. A fly ball to left field with the bases loaded. Everybody scored when the ball was dropped. 4 runs in. It was 8-5. Classical comes up. A walk. The ball got by the catcher. He didn't bother to go get it. The hitter went to second base. A double by Brea knocked in a run. A strikeout. A walk. A single by DeSea brings in the second run to make it 8-7. The runner goes to third with the tying run. The winning run was on base. They throw the ball home. The runner going to third took a real wide turn at third, got picked off, got tagged out coming home, and ended the game with the tying run and the third out knocked down at home plate. And English sweeps the series against Classical, or they split the series. They win the series 2-1, beating them the last 2 times. For English, Richardson drew a walk with the bases loaded, got an RBI in that 7th inning when they scored the 4 runs. In the second 4-run inning, Benson had a base hit, scored a run. It was his fly ball that was dropped. Manzanillo had 2 walks, scored a run. Calderon had a walk, a single, scored a run, made a great running catch in right field. It was huge. Gilbert Galva had a single, Riso never scored a run. Gilmar Galva had 3 singles, knocked in a run, scored a run. Perez got hit by a pitch, scored a run in the big 4-run 7th inning. Julian Rodriguez had a base hit, knocking in a run. Elijah Wallace drew a walk, extending the 7th inning that led to the 4 runs. For Classical, Gerardo had a single, a walk, a single, scored 2, knocked in a run. Mark Walsh had 2 walks, scored twice. Rolly Brea had a big game. Singled, doubled, knocked in 3, scored 2. Had a big play in right field. Alfred Ventura had a base hit and a walk. Yaniel Cabrera walked twice. DeSea, coming in for Hannaberry, had a base hit. Jake Biella, coming in the game, walked and running for him was Mullins scoring a run. And then DeSea came in and drew a walk. Reynolds lined out. A tough loss for Classical. They're going to go to 10-9, and they'll play Swampscott in the consolation round tomorrow. They got to get up a little bit earlier. English will get St. Mary's, and their tournament hopes are alive. If they can beat St. Mary's tomorrow, they'll qualify for the state tournament. But as I said, they've already had the time of their life beating Classical for the second time and winning the series 2-1. So in a bizarre game, both teams try to give it away. Errors and walks were huge. Everybody using all kinds of pitching. And English, with 2 4-run innings, one in the 5th and one in the 7th, they hold on as the tying run for Classical. After they get 2 in the bottom of the 7th, the tying run is thrown out at the plate trying to score the tying run, and English wins it by a score of 8-7. English will go to 9-10. Classical will drop to 10-9. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.